Hey, I am.
Guys, this is my studio, as it is named as 𝘵𝘰𝘶 Studios. So today we are here, and as I said before, for the post-production, after I finish all of my video shooting or all of my location things, after everything I sit into some post-production work. This is the place where I live a lot of my time, and I spend a lot of my hours spending editing or producing something or the other. So here I deal with two things, that is audio production and video production. So in these two things you can see there are lots of audio hardware and softwares which is being used, and software for video production and editing and sequencing. I would like to tell each and everything regarding the audio production and also for the video production. Canon 750D for filming, that is this one, used for photography and for videography, video shoot and everything else. This is camera PowerShot SX150IS. This is a normal PowerShot camera. And also before the 2016 I was being pushed to use this very low budget camera. This is Kodak. So the model number is I don't know. Yeah, Kodak EC Sharp C713. And the dedicated software which I use for this is a professional software which is Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects. So these are the things which I use for editing. So firstly I will grab them and I will place them as a folder, and I will use 𝘚𝘵𝘶 for the purpose of color grading, because every clip will be color graded first and then only it will go inside the process of editing or sequencing. So all of my sequence will be done in Premiere Pro, and all of the graphic designing and the title designing will be did on the After Effects. So these are the Adobe products which I use, and also there is another product from the Apple interface, that is Final Cut Pro, which will be very easy for you to handle, and for a smaller period or to produce a video in a very small amount of time, you can you can use the FCP, that is the Final Cut Pro, for a fast production and a fast editing also. So these are the things I use for video purpose. Studio Master TR47 handheld mic. So this mic I'll be using whenever I go to some church or some concerts or some any special meeting. So I'll be using this as a wireless mic, and I also have a Studio Master wireless mic, that is you can also use it as a collar, or you can also use it as a head held. So this mic that is a wireless mic will be so useful for you. So these are the audio gadgets which I use for recording things. This audio gear, that is the Focusrite Scarlett Studio 2i2, I'll be using them for recording in the studio purpose, mainly dedicatedly only for studio purpose. This condenser mic is using. So as you see, this is called a dynamic mic, wireless dynamic mic, and this is called a condenser mic, mainly used in studio purpose. Also use a wired dynamic mic, which is a company of Shure. You can go with Sennheiser, which is a very better choice, or you can also go with the AKG series, or you can go with the Beta series. This is the audio interface. This is Scarlett 2i2, and here there are two inputs and one output, monitor knobs and everything else. So here I could record everything in the format of zeros and ones. That is, this device will change your audio signals, that is your wave signals, into zeros and ones, and this will convert those audio signals to the computer language. So these are the waveforms which is converted and recorded from that audio gear. And for the audio output purpose, I use Philips speakers and the Philips home theater, because it ends in a very cheaper ratio also. In spite of using very costly studio monitors, this is giving me a very good result. Also, for the purpose of mixing and mastering my audio, I use the Scarlett 2i2 bundle versions headset. Yamaha PSR i425. This is the first keyboard I started my learning. I started my music production and everything. This is the latest Yamaha PSR S975. So I was planning to buy SX900, but I ended up buying 975, that is S975. So as you see here, it gives out a very good pleasant voice also, and I can also use this as my MIDI keyboard to record it in the audio dedicated software. Firstly, I was using the GarageBand, but now I use Logic Pro X version 10 for the purpose of programming, and also for most of the time I use it for mixing, and especially for mixing and mastering I use Pro Tools, because that is a very good software which allows us to control everything for the purpose of mix and mastering. So this is the software Logic Pro, which I use for audio production, that is audio sequencing and recording. And Pro Tools is another professional software which I use for mixing and mastering. I also use Cubase for another purpose, which also allows me to do mixing, because as you see, Cubase will allow you to mix each and every track according to your taste and according to your hearing. So these are the audio softwares which I use in my studio.
Hey Jeffy, can you solve this? Amanda.
How will I solve this, man? Okay.
A few moments later.
It is a very tough task. Should I solve everything?
Completely, all the 3 layers. 1 minute, okay, to solve it.
Okay, wait.
So what do you think about Jeffy? Will he be able to solve it?
I guess I do remember that during school days he has solved, or maybe it's some of my other friend, I don't remember, but no, you can do it. He can do it, I guess, but no. Maybe he has lost touch.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe you can do like that also. I told before itself, these things are for people who have brain.
Many months later.
The legend, right here.
Me, legend.
Giving tips.
Bad.
This is Hiram Tech Tips.
No! I get a copyright strike then.
Yeah, Mr. Linus, please come take this guy outside.
2,000 years later.
Please give me some other task. Audio production task, video production task. Many things are there. Why this? Oh, you want me to play keyboard? I'll play. Why this?
One eternity later.
So I'm going to give you another task instead of this. If you fail to do that, I'll give you another task.
And it keeps multiplying.
Create a music track.
Oh, that is a very easy thing.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
but
it
I
really?
need some time.
Okay, so I'll give you how much time? Like I'll give you maybe 1 hour.
Okay, 1 hour.
For 1 hour, you must create a track that's like 1 minute.
Okay, you were been asking for a
Intro
intro
music,
video,
yeah.
intro audio. So why don't I make it for you in this? I'll try to make it. Actually, it takes more than 1 hour, but I'll try to make it within 1 hour.
It's too long. He'll take it half the hour. Yeah.
My
Let's
God.
see. Half the hour. Take the challenge.
Half the hour.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's the spirit.
hope we'll get the best.
Did you make it, Sairam?
I guess he has done with it. There are some bits and bytes there over there.
Yo, Jaffy, did you do it?
Yeah, somewhat half done. Added something new, something interesting also.
Can you play a piece for us?
Yeah, you can take a look over here.
Really, this guy does epic music, okay? This guy does epic music. So, you're gonna explain to it, right? I don't know anything about it.